guys, welcome back to Empower In. My name is Carolyn Porter Thomas. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel, Empower In. So ever since I've had my YouTube channel, I've received a lot of requests to have a hair and makeup tutorial for nurses. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you everything that I do, all of the products that I use, and how I put them on. So without any further ado, let's get started and let's look pretty for work. So the first thing that I do is I curl my eyelashes. You can use any eyelash curler that you have, whichever one. Next thing that I do is I use a little bit of foundation. This is Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and you can get whatever color you need. I got my color matched at Sephora. I also mix that with a little bit of my moisturizer. I use Collagen Intensive. I know it's supposed to be more of like a skin treatment, but I love the moisturizing effects. So I mix that together with this foundation because the foundation I find is just a little thick. Okay, now that we have our foundation on, next thing I do is I use my mascara, which I get at the drugstore. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Original, and this is my favorite mascara. This is in the color Blackest Black. I love these mascaras. They're really cheap. You can get them at any drugstore, and I've been using it for years. I love this one. Next thing I do is, this is just for me, but I use a little bit of powder foundation, and I put it on my nose because for some reason my nose gets a little red. Next thing I do is I do my brows. I just found this at a drugstore. It's called Brow Fix by Mailani. And it's really cool because it has 3 different shades, all to help your eyes look just amazing. And so I just kind of thicken the eyebrows, color them in, make sure that they are nice and colored in so that they can kind of frame the face really nicely. I do actually like the eyeshadow that comes with it. It's like a highlighter. So it works for my eye color because my eyes, they do change color, but a lot of times they're very green, so I think that looks nice with them. And I do add mascara multiple times during the makeup process. I'm not sure if anybody else does that, but I like doing that. So. Next thing that I do is I use this bronzer. This one is by Marc Jacobs. I got it from Sephora, and it's called Perfection Powder. And so I just smooth that over kind of around the forehead and the cheeks just to give a little bit of color. I also put it on my chest and my neck just to make sure everything kind of flows nicely. This is one of my favorite things. This is called Mineral Glow Pearls. This particular shade is Beige Pearl. And this I got at a drugstore. This is Physicians Formula. A lot of people tell me in my videos that my skin looks really like glowing and always looks perfect. And I think that this powder is the reason. And of course, again, more mascara. I also like to use some eyeliner on my waterliner. The only one that I've really been able to use is this one by MAC because it doesn't irritate my eyes. Next thing I do is I use this other little bronzer, but this is more like a highlighting bronzer. This is also from Physicians Formula, which I get at a drugstore. This one's called Vegas Strip Light Bronzer. So it just kind of adds a little bit of color. And then for blush, I use this by Nares. The color is called Deep Throat. I'm not sure why they decided to call it Deep Throat, but anyways, that is the name of the color. For lips, I like to go pretty simple. I think if you have more eye makeup, then you should focus less on the lips or vice versa. So I never really like lipstick on me, so I usually just focus on my eyes. But if you choose to wear like a lip color, you might want to go a little bit lighter on the eyes. It's up to you. So now for hairstyles. So I'll take a flat iron. You can use any flat iron that you have, and I just kind of make sure that the front hair right there is a little bit straighter. Then a lot of times I just take a rubber band and I pull my hair back into a little bun. I like to wear my hair up for work because it just makes it easier. And if I'm really cold or if I feel like, if I'm having a slow day, I might cool it down a little bit, but this just helps me not think about it, and I think it's a really sweet look for work. If I happen to have some extra time, or if I just feel like looking extra pretty that day, I might put some curls in my hair. It does definitely add a lot of volume to the hair and obviously dimension, and you know, overall it just makes your hair look much better. For work, I'll usually just put maybe 4 or 5 rollers in my whole hair just to give it some kind of body, which is super easy. I can put this on and it usually just takes a few minutes. I will put the link to the rollers that I use below. I really like these rollers. Actually, I'll put links to everything below. And then again, you can take your ponytail holder and also put it up into a bun, but it will look different because you do have some curls in it. Obviously, you can wear your hair down, no problem with that. The last thing I like to do is I like to use a banana clip. Now, I do admit these are a little bit hard to find, but if you can find them, they're super fun. So just put your hair up. It's kind of hard, but you have to like kind of pat all of your hair up at the same length, and then just roll it just slightly. And then just wiggle the banana clip in there. And it usually stays. Sometimes it falls out a little bit, but usually it stays. But only if your hair is curly. And there we have it. I think that's a really sweet look for work. What do you think? Thumbs up if you like it. And a lot of you guys have been asking how my legs are so tan. I know I live in Florida, but obviously I don't have time to lay out that much. But this has been a lifesaver. This is the Jergens Natural Glow. You can get it at any drugstore that I know of. After using it for like 1 or 2 days, I already noticed a difference. Now, the last thing I do for my videos is I use this. This is called Tantalizer. It's by Lorac. It's basically makeup for your legs. It makes your legs look absolutely amazing, but it does need to be washed off after a few hours. So you can finish up your look with some cute stud earrings. And there you have it. You are ready for work.